Yo, what up, tubers and downers? This your boy Sundown KI. You know the rest. Let's get into some wins here. Huh? Still dub hunting. Let's go. Where's my water at? Oh, right in front of me. Yo, good luck, bro. The last two dudes quit, man. Don't quit, please.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA. As you get a look inside, SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers taking on themselves.
Chargers versus Chargers. Okay.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. All right. I do my subs. I'm ready. What? Why you quit for, bro? Bro. Another one quit. Mikey? What? Another guy quit. 3 in a row. I haven't even... It's all good, man. 8-2, baby. Huh? Good luck, bro. Yo, please just don't quit, man. Just don't quit, bro. The last 3 have quit. Alright, cool.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the LA Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry for the Old Swift. To the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he's able to make the play.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 30-yard
gain on the play.
That was a good run and to get to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebacker linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Chicago.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be taken down before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the ball. They didn't get across the line of scrimmage and clearing space.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Bears.
And this is exactly the kind of drive you're hoping for out of the gates. They're mixing the run and the pass well, keeping this defense off balance early. And they're on the march here with another first down.
Throwing is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught right at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
To throw, Williams. Now it's Williams loses the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here.
I just need to make some changes real quick. Alright. Cool. I'm ready when you are, bro.
How about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Yo, Lola, calm it. Calm down, girl.
This is a Mary Hampton. The first down run. It gets maybe
7-yard line.
Second down and 6 now.
The pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Herbert. That will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Scott.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh, my God, I missed that.
13 yards, the tackle on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice
possession. Now Williams. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. 2 below 2. He dropped it. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Here's Williams. He's going to air one out.
Why that pull out?
The 24. And he'll go down here with the 23-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. To throw, it's Williams. This is Cole. Takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Luther Burden, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so it led down there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, this is what most games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Now it's Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a hit of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, it's Vidal. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground. They'll make it 2nd and 4.
They created a nice sustained drive on plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's going to be handled and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
It's now 3rd and 4.
As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. His man in stride, complete. He's going to get another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, 21 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He's got it. They take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Bears 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Down Bears.
To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12.
Now a timeout taken.
And the Bears
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Williams. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. No pressure, they got him again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Williams will try and do this himself. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Chargers take over first and 10. At their own
the Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he's going to take this a half a run around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A gain of 4.
From the 25, here's second and 6.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Herbert. As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Montez swept the man that time to fight in and drop him.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's set and done. It's a 58-yard. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Both sides searching for adjustments.
Tackle made back at the
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Back to throw. Williams. Pass taken in. Ball's been taken in. And they let this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll fire deep, looking for more. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 53 yards. And the Bears have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point
They'll try to run with Swift. And he's going to be stopped short of the goal. Inside the 1, he just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. It takes this lead to 25. Just a little pass there.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
There's a threat about that, partner. Easy answer would be, hey,
It's a pickup of 3.
but that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the Charger touchdown. Kamari Vidal, 71 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. They'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
Chargers 15, Bears 12. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. They juked it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked at repeat that Chargers defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 for the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a couple of words in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And they will stop him short. They're getting the ground at the 27. No 1st down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard
Score
line.
down. Here we go.
Gain of 11
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Out of the gun, Herbert. Man, he hits it in stride. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Kamari Vidal, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
That blitz, bro, it's gonna kill you.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chargers 22, Bears 12. Cameron Dicker
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Williams looking to do it himself. Now the ball comes loose. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back. He's trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And you know what? I think that here's opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game.
Pressure, and they get it through again. The offense on third down today. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be third and forever. Try and do this himself. Williams loses the football. It looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
I'll be back.
They work inside here at Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. They'll get a couple and that's it. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance, and then they have one in this game.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Cap it.
A run once more with Hampton. That'll be tackled by 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And that one got given this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards. Breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they run on first down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mario Hampton scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
You got away from me, bro.
Extra point try now for Dicker. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Chargers 29, Bears 12. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Good coverage there on special teams as they go down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew he was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Williams looking to do it himself. This is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again here, Williams. And firing a deep ball for Connect. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, lines up incomplete.
It is caught. They're going to use the second of their timeouts. As they stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
1st down, Bears.
Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
Pass.
And that's another play that's been in the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 15 seconds to go in the game. Here's our 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
DJ Moore. Touchdown,
DJ
Chicago.
Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. This one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone
The
for a
Chargers take
touchback.
over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout.
It's a gain
Not
of
sure I see the
27
logic in
yards.
this, but we'll get a
And the
stoppage anyway with 5
Chargers
seconds
first down.
remaining. A big hitter to start the
1st and
drive
10
has him
at
up
the
near
47
midfield here for
line.
1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Well, deep one for Johnston. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the score in the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little more cream on top to their end.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, this this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can...
Some good shit right there. Tell you what. Nine and 2, baby. 9 and 2. Let's get to 10 and 2. All right. Yo, good luck, bro. Good luck. Don't quit, though.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off
Mike
for the
Tirico
Chargers.
and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Nice job on the return. He's now close to the 35-yard
take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Garrett Henry. That's going to move him closer. But they need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and goal for Jackson. He will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
To kick off for Baltimore.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go for the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yo.
From the 35,
What?
It's first and 10.
In the bathroom.
No, I don't want to see nothing.
That it was evil.
No.
It felt like a hurricane, and now the entire back of the building is dying brown.
Travis Jones there to bring him down.
48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side gets made by McConkey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down.
It's a
gain of 7.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there.
Brought
Dropped
down
for the
behind the
loss
line of
of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
On the last
Brings up
play, so
second
now it's
and 11.
second and 11.
The 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. On the move, past the 40. And they will finally get him down. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. For the pylon, he's in. Kamani by down. Touchdown, Chargers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your team.
Intercepted. Accelerated toward midfield. Inside the 30.
Always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The shotgun, here's Jackson. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Regular return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Was brought down that pass. He'll pick up 4. Bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson. Incomplete. Wait for the football in there. Good. He'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels like you take that hit or catch, and it doesn't.
On target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Ravens.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. He's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Raven first down.
They'll go up here. 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's got it.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, all the time needs is his man streaking downfield. Great awareness meets great scheme. All you need is great execution.
Still a minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's going to have to bring this one out.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
As this ball comes out to the
35-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
It's 2nd.
This guy's really starting to roll now. And his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Home troops right.
Throwing, Herbert, moving outside the pocket. He got rid of it. Incomplete. They get 18 on the pitching count. First down, LA.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
59.
To throw is Herbert. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
What?
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's the fullback with Carr. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Tyler Luke.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
38-yard attempt.
And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
For the Ravens field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Ravens
Makes the
take
score
on 3
Ravens
more.
16.
Extending the lead here
Chargers 6.
late in the first half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive is
Chargers
going.
take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. They can work on quickly. They'll only get a couple.
He was taken down at
John
the
Jenkins, the
22-yard
big
line.
defensive tackle,
It's a pickup of
swallowing him
3.
up.
Brings up second and 7.
Al Herbert. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. It'll be taken down up past
It's
the
a gain of
40-yard
20.
line.
And the Chargers,
They get
first
20
down.
on the connection.
First
and
and
the
10 at the
Chargers
43-yard
have
line.
the first down. On the ground, it's Kamari Hart. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
I'm going gauntlets. The gauntlets are pretty good.
To throw, it's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey.
Complete to number 15, Vlad McConkey. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
I barely started knocking.
Now, Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
It's a
So
gain
they
of
come
2.
to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going down is Herbert. This one finds McConkey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They'll give this to Vidal. Down the sideline to the 20. He is tough to bring down a big one there on
6
the ground.
yards. That's
That one
another
good for
Chargers
26 yards.
First down.
There's a combination of
First and 10
footwork
at the
and
16-yard
vision, his
line.
ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Down inside the 10. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kamari Vidal. Touchdown, LA. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous
The
drive.
Chargers will line
They've
up
still
for
got
the
some work to do.
two-point conversion.
Herbert to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
16. Chargers 14. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it in good. And this one there going to a slide.
It's a gain
about 7.
Brings up second and 3.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets out of there.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
38
It's a
yards
big
on the
one
play.
for the
First
Ravens.
down, Baltimore.
38 yards. First and 10. Jackson. Pulled in. Johnson Henry. Henry brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Second and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Forced out wide. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a
It's a
runner.
gain of 8.
A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cam Hart. He's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with the first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
But, well, baby,
It is 3rd
not till later.
and goal.
Built up.
They'll drop to throw. That is a dream scenario. The offense hits the ball 1st and goal, and Greg can take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson now. Flushed to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins.
Second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Left side, run by Andrews. We're going to work this down inside the 45. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. Now Henry. And he'll get about 6 there. Sitting at second down.
The tackle by Denzel Perryman. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Rolling right. Going up top and looking for Flowers. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. It's intercepted. Picked off by Raheem Smith. And the Chargers this football game.
Yep. Wah, wah, wah. Quit again. Another one bites the dust. Look at fucking... Oh my god, bro. 91% on passing. Woof. Fucking Herbert. Dude, what a beast. Oh my god. That's so sick. So sick. Ten and 2, my friends. 10 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 straight victories. Shitting on these people. Oh, I should play again? Yo, what up? I'm 10 and 2. I got, I don't know how many straight wins, but it's wild. But, yes, sir. I'm gonna play until I lose. I think I'm on 5 or 6 games where the people fucking quit. We haven't finished a game. I had Herbert with 91% passing.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off in Detroit. This will be a charge back, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first.
I'm just going to do some depth chart moves real quick, bro. My bad. I'm good. Ready if you are, buddy.
Action of this game. offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. First get on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. He's off to the races.
Bro, you got that.
Touchdown, Detroit.
The
Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to Boo, what a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the fourth-quarter boxing match.
It's 37. Chargers, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
Darius
line.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amani on Hinton. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after this 1 yard.
He was
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook.
Second and 9.
Aggressive call on second.
Okay, experiencing network issues. What's going on, bro?
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And after
Bro,
using
you
an
hacking?
early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Bro's hacking. Good thing I'm recording this.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an
Bro's
early one, 2
hacking. He's
left
about
for
to
him
get
spend.
reported. Let's go. I'm reporting you right now, bro. Wow. It's recording, so I'm not even tripping. It's streaming live. Bro is cheating. That's wild. Look at Mikey. This guy hacked me. I can't pick a play. I can't do nothing. And I'm streaming it too, so.
Play clock down to 0 and the flag.
If that counted as a loss for me, I'm gonna be so pissed. But I think dude was hacking because it didn't let me choose a play after that first run. So, and then when I told him I was streaming, he took a timeout. Yeah, I won. Well, let's see. I don't even know now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, dude was hacking, bro. That's wild. Alright, let's try it again. We're gonna go until I lose. 11-2 right now. I'm not even ranked. I'm 3,861 right now. Dude, but that's not bad. That's not bad, actually. Alright. These people be grinding on here. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna play until I lose, dude.
Genovi.
What? Alright. Hey, yo, good luck, bro.
Genovi. Do you play fish still? Fish still or no?
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues.
Oh, let's go.
You're looking
Monday
at
night. We're going
SoFi
to this
Stadium
game.
in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yes, darling. What?
Right to the air, it's Hurts. It's Saquon Barkley. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Add her to the call.
They get 23 on that one. That'll be good for Philadelphia first down.
Just excellent effort on that
What's
catch.
your phone number?
Lightning quick transition from bringing the
New
football
phone?
in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes,
hold on.
his
Merge
intent
them. You gotta
is to
merge them.
put some serious yards on top of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, around with Barkley. They drop him with a big hit, but it's going to stay worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know it's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
As the in route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts now from the gun. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking inside the red zone. Now the pressure nearly got got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about our players using speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Make sure it alters the throw.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing. Jake Elliott to
all set for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. Showing a little burst so far.
I just gotta do some coaching stuff, bro. Cool, I'm ready. If you're ready, bro.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. He's able to power this forward. They stop him after 2 yards.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play.
Brings up 2nd
It does
and
put
7.
you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical. There's nobody wants it for you.
They won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. They will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
A gain of a yard.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He stopped after picking up 9, so they've set it well here with 2nd and 1.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Move the chains, Kate. It's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line.
Saquon Barkley.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st down from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they got home down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Complete to number
It's a gain of 11 there, that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because Because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. New set of downs for him from the 31. Motion man right is Smith. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Smith. Touchdown.
The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Jake Elliott on
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. On the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On return, here comes Davis. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
At their own
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's with his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third down and 12.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Five men now in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Third and long, and gonna throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles take over after returning it inside the red zone. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
180, 180.
So read give here to Barkley. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after getting three. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Brings up second.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Hurts. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. We all wait for this defense finally back before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return. Here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He beams one deep right side. Big game downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That one doesn't almost make incomplete. Couldn't get it to Rondé Gadsden the second. So that brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Herbert from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Intended for Quentin
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's in the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's Herbert once more. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play off the balance. What this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
The coverage.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Herbert throwing again. Headed out right. It's caught at the 4. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
That's another.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers jump some of the lead off before the half.
Chargers.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Dicker all
Chargers.
lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On 1st down, Hurts bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruled him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and 1. Here's Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Number 26.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout.
A gain of 13
And
Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Elliott connects there. Just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to take this return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Hampton. They're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game?
Where are you going?
Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On 3rd down, Herbert. It's his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
1st and 10, Herbert. It was a launch, and down he goes. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6.
Sets up 1st down and
got enough that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Hurts looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hurts to throw. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half.
Jake Elliott on
Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
7. Jake Elliott to kick off
Elliott's
for
all set for the
Philadelphia.
kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start
Darius
inside
Davis
the
on the
25.
return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
Offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with them. Here we get 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you can kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is going to be incomplete again. Knocks this one away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They snap it to Herbert. It's incomplete. They try to look their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they do.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The tackle by Derwin James. It's a loss of 2. Brings up
the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
25-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete
Goes to the hurry up here.
Saquon Barkley. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Target form, target form. 73, 73. Round up Yeti. Round up Yeti.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Up the left side, caught by Brown. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
It's Hurts once again. Buying some time right. He's going for himself. And will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And he'll take it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
59, 59.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a 4th game. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter. This game seems pretty far out of reach for them. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Running by Gadsden. The start is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket
That was
genuinely
Madden,
a
bro. He
coin
was
toss
wide
whether
open.
he's
That
going
was
to
a
keep it with his
touchdown.
legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's got the hook up to my down. These plays nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there That's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. Just forcing the bounds after a gain is brought about 4 there. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Hey, Ram. Go. Crowd right.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And all that pressure gets it done.
GG's. Can't do nothing when Madden doesn't even let you